bullets talking about your background, your details, the place, the setting, whatever you're going to do for your topic. Then I should see a bullet that has your thesis statement. And you're all old enough to know what thesis statement is, so I don't have to go into that. But I should see a bullet of the thesis statement. Then the topic A, is going to be about 1 minute. It has 4 points. You don't have to have 4 points. Remember, this whole speech needs to be 5 minutes. And like we talked about last week, you need to practice it, and it needs to be more than 5 minutes. You need to be practicing it where it comes in at 5. Let me look at the little form real quick. Where it comes in to 4.5 minutes to 5 minutes and 10 seconds. That is your goal. So anything less than that, you need to add more. You need to ad-lib more. So that's the topic. So this is where they say the introduction should be 1 minute. The topic, each topic should be 1 minute, and then your conclusion should be a half a minute or 1 minute. So you're going to do your topic. So if you're going to do something like, if you look at the sample subject, so let's take swimming. And who are we going to pick on? Rebecca, because she is our prize swimmer in our class, right? So Rebecca is going to talk about the descriptive of and to be a, I should have practiced this part. I didn't practice. You do not want to get up and do what I'm doing. To be a prize swimmer, you need to take techniques, you need to take swimming lessons, diving lessons, and be a lifeguard. That makes a prize swimmer. So then her first one is going to be, extensive swimming lessons. The second one, diving lessons. The third one, what did I say? Lifeguard. And then she's going to have bullet points on how that's going to be done. And so that's, what's another one? Dancing or football. So football with Brady and Garrett, you may have what makes up a winning team. The quarterback, the defensive team, the offensive team, a great coach. And then you're going to have, why is it a great coach? A coach is the one who leads, motivates. You're going to have a whole different stuff. And then you can start off, do you want a winning team? This is what it takes. And so I'm doing that because one of the requirements for your speech this time is you must have 3, like the guy goes, oh, that's so funny. You must have 3 intentional gestures. 3. I'm cracking myself up. I hope you're laughing too. But 3 intentional gestures. So if you just stand there and I see no gestures, you will get marked off. In the different one, let's take this and look at the descriptive speech where it says gestures and movement. I kind of been giving you 4s, 5s, and 6s, but now you see that it's up to 7 points. So if you have posture and gesture, these are very important. That's 14 points. So I'm saying you must have 3. I love that. You guys should be laughing. I'm not there. If I was there, you would be laughing. But anyway, 3 gestures that you have to do. So if you're doing that football and you're saying a great quarterback needs a great arm, that's going to be 1. A blocker, I need 3. Did I say 3? Yeah, teacher. 3 gestures that you have to do. So no matter what your topic is, you need 3 gestures. If you don't have them, you will be marked down very low. I know our video person is laughing because I've said 3 about 20 times, but only about 5. Anyway, so that is a requirement for it. Let's go back to the form again. And so you have 3 different topics. So whether you do some gestures in the first opening, sometimes you a dramatic opening, you can come out, bang, bang, great, whatever your topic's going to be, just get something unique, definitely. And so you're going to have those in your topic. Your next thing that you are required to have for this particular subject and for this particular speech is appropriate and engaging. So you need to have it appropriate and engaging. And what I'm going to do for that 5 points is going to be, you need props. You need a minimum of 1 prop. So if you do not have 1 prop minimum, you will get a 0 where it says engaging, because we're just like, So think about whatever your topic is to bring a prop. So if we're doing the football, you bring a football, bring your helmet, wear your costume. If you wear your uniform, if you're talking about dance, if you're talking about swimming, and you bring your goggles and you put on, no swimsuits, okay, Rebecca, no swimsuits. But if you want to do something about hairstyling, Hannah or Alexis, and you guys want to do something in makeup or whatever, bring props and have them integrate them in parts. So you'll be using gestures as you go, and you need to put this on, and then you'll be using props. So that is going to be your requirement. You need 3 gestures and a minimum of 1 prop, okay? So that is taking you out of your comfort zone, and then at the end, for your conclusion, you're going to restate it. So you're going to restate your thesis. So whatever 3 things you talked about, you're going to restate that. You're going to say why it was important, any additional thing, and you're going to finish strong. You want to finish with a quote, with some of you guys did, of a thought, a provoking thought, a scripture, just different things that you guys are very good at. So definitely on the side, excuse me, that's why you need your water. Definitely have your water. You're going to have brain questions: who, what, when, where, why, how. That's very good, because you're making sure that you put all of these questions like in your introduction and throughout your topics, throughout your 3 paragraphs. The best, the worst, the problems. How do you feel? How did it taste? How did it smell? These are very key. So when you're doing your subject, your topic, no matter what your topic is, I should be listening, we should be listening as a group, saying, well, who are they talking about? Well, what's the topic? Why are they talking about this? So you should say, I'm talking about freedom or whatever. If it's a passion, you're going to tell us, why are you talking about? How is that affecting us? That's always a good thing that you put. How is this affecting us today? You may be talking about a historical event, but you bring it into today. Then you talk about why is that a problem? What makes that a problem? Why is it good? What's the nature? But then, wow, I can hear the birds chirping. Just kind of like we did before, you have a setting. So just kind of briefly of all of your speeches where you had some great stories, and we saw very little gestures, no props. Everyone's pretty much still here in their lane. They're still here. Well, I'm taking you out of your lane, so you need 3 gestures and props. I want to see your eyes. I want to purposely see your hands. Feel that what you're feeling. One person, just kind of like with Hannah when she shared her story with us, that kind of got us, that kind of took us and made us feel her hurt. Well, that's one of these things. Well, how do you feel? How does it smell? You know, we talked about when we were doing, who did one? When I think Alexis and then Michael was talking about him waiting for his buck, and he was sweating, and then he was cold, and Sammy was cold, and we could feel that. We could see the snow. Those were very great descriptive things that you guys did. So that is what I definitely want to see in that. So it is just like a 5-paragraph paper. Definitely going to have to practice. It's 5 minutes. It's going to be bullet only. I will be collecting your topic with the bullets. It can have a lot of bullets, but I don't want it straight out where you are reading line for line. And so just go to the next page, page 20. It just kind of tells you, see how his outline is. Yours can be a little bit more detailed because you look at this and you go, oh, but you're not going to go, oh, if you've practiced it. And that's one of the things I think everyone is kind of saying, God, I need to practice more. I need to go over it more. If that's what's hindering you, take care of that this time. And so then, let's see, the next pages are for you on page 21 and 22 are the outlines. So after this video, instead of you rushing off home, I'm going to ask you to stay at least until we normally get out at 2. Stay at minimum till 1:30, 1:15, 1:30, and I want to see this outline. So this is what you're going to do in class as homework. So so when you finish this, I want you, Alexis, would you please collect this also? So this is what you've done in class, and I can just kind of see it. So you may have to write some things on here and then write it. How's that going to work? You write it on here, but then write it on another piece of paper. I want to just make sure that you are taking wonderful time as leaders, because you're all leaders, that you are actually taking this time to start brainstorming, start doing some. So definitely before you leave, jot down some stuff. Even if it's just basic, hey, this is my topic. Here are some. You don't have to do 1 through 9, but you can use this as a template. When you get home, you can just print another one. But definitely, I want to see some different things. I want to see your thesis statement. So do this in class before you leave. Okay, let's see. Okay, go to page 23. And 23 is just kind of something that says descriptive polish. Ways to improve your speeches. And gestures. You already know you're going to have 3 gestures. You're definitely going to have 3 gestures. So that's something that you have. Some of you are just natural. You can talk, you'll have your hands moving, and that's okay. But I'm looking for some intentional ones, especially when you're telling a story. Wow, I looked over there. I know you guys think I'm like way out there, but you too will be way out there. I want to stretch you to have us to see what you're seeing and take us there. And one of the things you do, how you do that is through gestures. You go, wow, what do I hear? I know it's corny, but it gets us all engaged. So that's one thing that's on here. And then it says, locution, your speed, your volume, your pauses, your enthusiasm. I want to see some energy. We started off with speech 1, having energy because you were so nervous. And I think speech 2, you kind of, okay, this is better. I did my 1, but it wasn't as much energy. You're going to have to pick a topic that is going to give you energy. Have to pick a topic that you are excited about, that you're going to want to tell us about. It's a descriptive speech. So if you want to tell us how to cook 3 dishes, how to do something, you have to be excited about it. And I need to see that. We all need to see your energy, your gestures, and that's going to be good. Your eye contact, that is going to be another main part. You guys have gotten so much better on that. But I think I may try to sit somewhere else. I sit in the middle. You guys kind of look there. I think I'm going to sit on the left or right. So you have to scan the room. I should be seeing you scanning the room, looking over where Garrett is, over on this side, looking to this side where McKenna is normally sitting, looking in the middle, in the back where Hannah is. I want you to be able to scan the room throughout your speech. And I know that's asking a lot, plus gestures, plus dramatic opening, plus bullets. That's why you're going to have to practice, practice, practice. What's the best way to practice? Hello. Look in the mirror. Practice in the car.